Tonight we explore events that are testing alliances, challenging security and raising questions about the balance of power across continents. This week the headlines take us from Eastern Europe to the Middle East and across the Pacific, highlighting the complex landscape of global politics and security. Welcome to World in Focus, and here are the top headlines of the day. We begin in Romania, where tensions with Russia are once again making headlines. Romania has summoned the Russian ambassador to Bucharest after reporting a Russian drone incursion into its airspace. This makes Romania the second NATO country in under a week to face such a breach, following similar reports from Poland. NATO jets scrambled to intercept the drones, and European officials have described these incursions as reckless escalation amid the ongoing war in Ukraine. In the Middle East, Qatar is hosting an emergency summit of Arab and Islamic nations following an Israeli airstrike on Hamas leaders in Doha last week. A draft resolution condemns what it calls Israel's hostile acts, including genocide and ethnic cleansing, though Israel denies these allegations. Analysts suggest that while diplomatic pressure is likely, a military response is off the table, leaving the summit's outcomes uncertain. Back in the United States, questions remain after the assassination of Charlie Kirk, a prominent supporter of President Donald Trump and co-founder of Turning Point USA. Mourners across the country are paying tribute, and a large memorial is planned at the State Farm Stadium in Arizona later this month. Authorities in Utah continue to investigate, with the suspect being held without bail and facing multiple charges, including aggravated murder. Officials have not yet confirmed whether the death penalty will be pursued. Across the Pacific, the United States, South Korea and Japan have launched a joint air and naval exercise of a South Korean island. The drill, named Freedom Edge, aims to strengthen combined operational capabilities across sea, air and cyberspace. North Korea condemned the exercise as a reckless show of strength, while South Korea emphasized it's necessary to counter growing nuclear and missile threats from the north. Now let's take a closer look at the tensions in the Middle East and the role of the United States in navigating these fragile dynamics. President Donald Trump weighed in on Israel's recent strike in Doha, urging caution in dealing with Qatar, which he described as a key US ally in the region. Speaking at the Maristown Airport in New Jersey on Sunday, Trump emphasized that while Hamas must be addressed, Israel's unilateral strike did not advance US or Israeli interests. Qatar, which has been mediating efforts to secure a ceasefire in Gaza, is moving forward with its emergency summit, bringing together Arab and Islamic nations to explore diplomatic solutions. The strike last week reportedly killed 6 individuals, including 5 Hamas officials and a Qatari security official. Israel maintains it targeted Hamas leadership, but confirmation of the broader impact remains pending. Meanwhile, US officials continue to coordinate with Israel. Secretary of State Marco Rubio visited Jerusalem to convey Washington's concerns and discuss Israel's planned operations in Gaza City. The events in Doha underline the delicate balance of diplomacy, military strategy, and regional alliances in the Middle East, highlighting how even a single strike can ripple across international relations. So that's all in World in Focus for today. Follow the Finance 360 for more.